So, it seems that while I slumbered, a new Rogue Trader thingy came out. Whatchamacallit, a teaser came out for the latest DLC. So let's watch it together, just real quick. So we know it's gonna be about the museum of that one fucking necron dude, Trazen, whatever the fuck his name is, who likes to collect living fucking people that are like relevant people in history and the history of the galaxy or whatever. Trazen the Infinite, exactly, yeah. So, here we go. Let me just see if everything works.
Trapped in the past, beholden to time.
Trapped in the past, beholden to time. Is this being spoken from the perspective of Trazen or from the perspective of someone he imprisoned?
Duty-bound, forsaken, death.
Duty-bound, forsaken. I don't think that's Trazen, because I don't think Trazen does what he does because he's out of duty. He does it for shits and giggles, right? He just collects people because he feels like it. So that can't be Trazen. Duty-bound, forsaken. Trapped in time. I'm sorry. I'm a lore.
Trapped in the past, beholden to time. Duty-bound, forsaken.
Duty-bound, forsaken. I don't think it's Trazen. And I don't think he does for showing the collection of what happened in the galaxy to other Necrons. Yeah, it's not. Okay, yeah. So I don't think it's him speaking. But I also don't think it's a Necron speaking because he says, where is it? Beholden to time. And by definition, Necrons are not beholden to time. That's kind of the whole deal, is that they're not, right? It's like time is basically irrelevant to them. They are functionally immortal. They lost everything else in order to achieve that. You know, they sacrificed pretty much everything else, but they are not beholden to time, so I don't think this is a Necron speaking. Whoever it is, though, great fucking voice acting. Love that for them, but duty-bound. So this is someone... I'm guessing then it must be someone that he imprisoned. This must be being spoken from the perspective of someone he imprisoned.
Beholden to time.
Okay.
Duty-bound, forsaken, death denied.
Death denied. Yeah, this sounds like someone that got imprisoned. That is a very corrupted Astartes of some sort. That's some chaos symbols and shit. That looks extremely corrupted. And that looks like a Sister of Battle, and behind her is a Sister of Battle, the machines. There's these machines that are part of the Sister Army machine. Let me see if I can find it. I have a mini with them. There they are. It looks like it might be one of these. The thing behind her there, you see? See there? In the back? Look at the shape of it. Look at that shape over here. I think it might be one of those. It really looks like it. I'm also seeing what looks like might be a head over there, so yeah. Might be. There's a couple of other things in the Warhammer 40k universe that have like similar shapes, but I think it's that. So that makes it two Sister of Battle reps over here, which is odd. The one in the front could be something else, but the white hair is making me think Sister of Battle. The white long hair as well. Well, longer than most. This is, of course, just a very, very chaos-tainted fucking Space Marine of some sort. Someone who's more knowledgeable of the Space Marine trader factions could be able to identify it better, but I'm not. I'm an Eldari girly, so yeah. What's that? What is that? Wait a minute. I recognize that staff. Do you guys recognize that stuff? If that's a staff, is that like a hand holding a staff? I think it is, right? Trazen... Trazen the Infinite, right? Is his thingy. That's not his staff, but it is the staff of the other one, right? The other dude who's always associated with him because of that one fucking book. If it's not Trazen, what's the name of the other guy? Fuck. I am not a Necron girly. I'm very bad with their names. I know if I see that stuff, I'll recognize it instantly. Come on. Where is it? Because it looks almost like a flower. I've seen it before, and I saw it on a mini, I think. Necrons. No, not that dude. There was a Necron. There was a Necron. It might not be like one specific Necron. It might just be a unit. It might not be like a special named Necron. No. We're just going straight to King James Workshop's website. Fuck it. Is it him? I don't think so. It's not his. But I've seen that exact shape. Oh, him. I think it's his, isn't it? Hold up. Look at the shape of it. Like outwards, like a half circle-ish type of thing, and then these like lines outwards, and then a little bit more of the circle at the bottom. It's similar, but it's not quite. Arcane is in bad terms with Trazen. I remember that. It's more similar to his staff, but it's still not one-to-one, I don't think. No, because it has the like outwards lines in a circle, but then it also has this one line that's joining them, right? The perimeter of the circle, basically. And that does not exist here. So it's not his staff. Although that is the stuff I was thinking of, so my memory betrayed me there. Okay, so it's someone else. But it is definitely a Necron stuff. It is definitely a Necron that's being shown there. Not the Silent King, no. Could be someone older. Older is a funny thing to say about Necrons. But yeah, no. I think that looks like a Necron. At least from the type of visuals. It definitely... Yeah, it's definitely a Necron. I just can't pinpoint who. And I'm not sure what's on the right side of it. It's too blurry for me. It's just too blurry.
Ancient mysteries abound, trapped.
Okay. So there's the dude over again. There's the two Sororitas associated stuff. That is like again chaos thing, and that is a horse.
Within it.
That is odd. What is that? What the fuck is that? Is that... That's gonna be Imperium unit, necessarily. Of some kind. Could be a battle that he captured, for sure. But I don't remember Imperium units on fucking horse. Well, it's not, it's probably just a horse-like creature, not necessarily a literal horse, but you know what I mean. Let me see. Armies of the Imperium. I'm thinking Militarum. Anyone on fucking horseback? Okay, we do actually in fact, have some on horseback. We do. So that's definitely Astra Militarum. I just can't pinpoint exactly what kind. But, okay. The Dig guys? The Dig guys? The Krieg? Whatever they're named. Not Katakan. The Krieg people? These ones? You mean? The ones that are known for having the shovel. The meme with the dude with the shovel. I think that's the Kriegs, right? The Death Corpse of Krieg, yeah. Krieg do trenches. Oh, another. Okay, a different one. Okay. Okay. There's a Tillen Rough Riders. So his hat does not match. His hat is too smooth. Oops. And then I just clicked something. Why am I like this?
Trapped in the past.
Yeah. I heard you, buddy. I heard you. Shush. Stop. Thank you. Wait, I'm pretty sure I can remove the annotations, right? Where's the annotations thing? I can just trim it off. Thank you. It did not work. How do I hide? Aha! There we go. Okay, yeah, like... He definitely has, like, something covering the front of his face that looks like a cloth. Which is usually in the, like, desert type of units. For sure. And a spear. He has a spear. But then the top of his hat is very smooth. It doesn't have a whole lot on top. So it's probably not these, because these have a very pointy hat, right? Gonna suck if it's just not on sale right now, because then I wouldn't be able to find them. No, I don't think it's these ones. Tolerant Desert Riders, let's see. Can I find it? Desert, no. 2 L's? No? Okay, shit. Then they just don't have them right now, let's see. Tolerant Desert Riders. Oh, I see what you mean. Raiders. I am fucking special. I'm sorry. You wrote it correctly. I'm just a goofball. Could be. That'd be interesting. It would match the headpiece, I think. Maybe. Maybe. It might match some variant of the headpiece. I did the sound wrong too. It might match. Yeah. Let's see. Unfortunately, oh. One of them has a thing he's on. Okay, that headpiece matches really well. The thing he's riding is a little harder, but is clearly not it. Not for this one, but maybe? Because, you know, Jim's Workshop is a big fan of changing things. Right, he just has a regular horse, so yeah. Could be one of these dudes. It's gonna be interesting, though, having some Astra Militarum, like, more specific representation in the game. Because we have not seen a lot of it. Not with big units that are either straight up companions or... Tolan was a FW release. FW? I'm sorry. You're gonna have to explain that one. The Death Riders of Krieg are the foremost image, and the one behind is a Juggernaut of Khorne. You think that's a Death Rider of Krieg? Because I was also speculating that. But the front of his face, the thing on the front of his face, well, maybe. Maybe. Forge World. Is Juggernaut of Khorne. Oh, Forge World. What's Forge World? Sorry, I am very new to... Separate brand is gone. However, all the kits that were under the Forge World brand that are still available still sold by Games Workshop. So it's like a very old thing that's like not really part of Warhammer anymore. It's like it used to be an old brand. Oh, interesting. Oh, how funny. Okay. Forge World resin. Oh, they're like the old resin things. Okay. Gotcha. I'm understanding. It could be a Death Rider, you're right. Some of these helmets would match, and the thing that I was thinking looked like a cloth. It could just be because it's a little twisted in the image, that little thing at the front. And it's actually one of these, like the thingies that they have. I don't know, the respirator thingies that they have. And it's just, you know, the low quality of image. They make kits for stuff that we don't get anymore. I'd make a joke about the Eldari there, but there's no point. There's no point. It could be this that I'm actually seeing. And then, yeah, it's like everything is smooth except for like one teeny tiny thing on the top of his head. And that is exactly what you're seeing there. There is like a teeny tiny thing on top of his head. So, yeah, could very much be a Death Rider. Sorry. Death Rider of the Krig. The Krigs dudes. Let's see. Do we have a better picture? I had a better picture. Where'd it go? There we go. Could be this one, for example. He has the correct weapon. Oh, well, they all do, roughly. Okay. Oh, we might be able to tell from the horse. Hold up. The horse would also have... Yes! It also has a respirator, which is hilarious. We talk about the new Rogue Trader expansion. We are. We are watching the trailer for it. And fortunately, we have someone in the YouTube chat who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about. The punchline is my beloved Shadow Spectre aspect, which looks amazing, and I miss them forever. Oof. Is it out? No, but they released a trailer, which makes me think that it's going to be out soon. TM. They released a trailer yesterday on the IGN FanFest. So. Soon TM, exactly. Of course, the fucking IGN FanFest had to happen on the one day I don't stream because I'm feeling sick. It's like, okay, thanks. God damn it. But yeah. What did you say? Oh, right. I'm not filtering shit. There we go. Juggernaut of Corn. Juggernaut of Corn. Yeah, that does. Oh, wait, there is something behind it. I didn't even notice. Oh, if you look at the very back, those look like other Kriegsmen. Those look like more Krieg peeps. There is something over here, though. The fuck is that? Need to resist the urge to... I'll cause a kill Inquisitor and Arbites, dude. I have the season pass. If I understood correctly, I will automatically have the DLC. Yes, I also have the season pass. So, yes, we will both get the 2 new DLCs that are still upcoming. We will both get them. Hope you're feeling better, Lord Captain. I am indeed feeling better. The fucking chirurgeons. How is it that you actually say that out loud? I've seen that word written so many times in the game. Chirurgeon or whatever. It's like basically a surgeon. They did wonderful. But anyway, and with chirurgeon, what I mean is some basic bitch painkillers. I took the autism pills, Tylenol, except the European version of it, and now I feel better, and am also more autistic. Museion equals museum. Yeah. It's just a funny way of saying museum. It's just whatever. I'm sure there's a reason they wrote it that way, but yeah. So that's definitely Kriegs over there, but what the fuck is that motherfucker? I do not recognize that silhouette. It's a Greek name. Oh! Well, now I know. What is that? It's a very unique silhouette. Could be... So, if this is one singular fight... Got confused reading it until I realized why. Excited. Eldari Wraithguard with a Wraith Cannon, I think. Could be. The head does look like a bit like a Wraithguard. Let's take a look real quick. If we can find one. That looks... The reason why this works, by the way, is because... Owlcat are fucking wonderful, and when they put these... when they make these NPCs and their weapons in-game, even the weapons you yourself as the Rogue Trader are holding, they are oftentimes one-to-one replicas of the fucking minis. Like, I was so surprised when I started looking really, really closely. 1 second, the cat's meowing because I need to open the door. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go, go, go. There we go. And in about 5 minutes, she's gonna meow so I can let her back in. Oh, past it, and Elysian drop trip with the drop. Oh. I think she's meowing again. I'll kind of have a great attention to detail. They do. Where was I? Let's just go back. There we go. Could be. It's just a little blurry here that makes it less clear. No, the weapon. Yeah, Wraithguard. But that is wild. Then this whole thing cannot be from one singular fight. When has there been a fucking fight that involved the Wraithguards, Corn Demons, fucking Kriegsmen, Sisters of Battle, all in one place? I mean, it's possible. I don't read the books that often, but holy shit. Doesn't Tarzan have one of each in his collection? Oh, no. Yeah. Earlier, I was wondering if this particular scene was meant to be from one point in time, but it's... unlikely. An Elysian drop troop with a drop back. Yeah, them back there. And the stuff on the left, it's mostly... demon/chaos animal-looking entities. Okay. We don't get much more than that, right?
In it, ancient mysteries abound, trapped within it.
Then it... I still feel like I've seen this exact stuff before and I just can't pinpoint it.
Ancient mysteries abound, trapped within it. The Museion of Trazin, the Infinite.
Trazin. Or necron. I think it's a necron. Trazin's collection extends across many eras. He threw a company of heresy ultramarines at Abaddon at Kadia's last battle because he's part collector, part Pokemon master. I did not know that he would throw them like that. The Pokemon memes are only getting more and more true. Holy shit. I hope we help Bloodravens yoink stuff from Trazin, 2 of 3 most kleptomaniac factions. That's hilarious. Is that Archmage Mago stuff or a Necron? Yeah, well, I think it's a Necron. I think it's more likely that that's a Necron over there. The thing on the left, it's way too blurry for me to tell what it's meant to be. But yeah, the thing on the right, the thing on the left, that staff is what's giving it away, and a little bit of the stuff on the back and his mechanical arm. It's way too Necron. This is definitely a Necron. It's just, yeah. Necron units. I'm just annoyed because I feel like I've seen that exact fucking staff before. But do y'all think it's a coincidence there are several Necron units that look eerily similar to the Drukhari Engines of Pain? Do you think that's a coincidence? Or do you think that the Drukhari may have learned this from somewhere? Anyway. We're looking at the new Rogue Trader. Yeah, see, we are, Dulark, we are. Do yourself a favor and read The Infinite and the Divine. I know, I've been told many times to read it. And I will read it eventually, but due to the wonderful, wonderful experience that is autistic burnout, I am currently incapable of reading any books, basically. So once I am no longer in a state of constant stress and burnout, I will get back to reading things. The Rogue Trader thread was all but dead, but then owlcat and necro posted. They did. They did. They really did. And now I'm having fun being autistic about it and trying to pinpoint the exact fucking models in the trailer. I mean, read it. No. Read it, we wait until it becomes CRPG and learn lore from there. That's also an option. Orakan sarcastically asks if Trazen brought an army. Trazen brought 3. God damn it. I do like Trazen. The only reason I already knew about Trazen, other than, of course, the memes and stuff, is because he is very, very, very mildly, very tangentially relevant. No, still not it. To one very specific Eldari subplot, but very tangentially, because he had Inquisitor, is it Greyfax her name was? He had her in his collection, but then she got out, and then she goes on to meet the saint, the Adeptus Saint. I forgot her name. Celestine? Something like that. And much, much later, they go on to meet the people who are helping the Inari. It's a long story. I know him from Battlefleet. A game. Gotcha. Oh, man. God damn it. This is annoying the shit out of me. I swear I fucking seen Celestine. Yeah. I have Celestine's mini, actually. I can't wait to paint it, actually. It's a very pretty mini. Very interesting, very detailed. Although I still think, of all the minis I own, the one that I'm, like, most excited to paint, but also I'm terrified, because I'm, like, I don't want to fuck it up, is Incarn, basically the incarnation of the god Ennead, aka the last hope of the Eldari. Because that is, first of all, a giant mini. To call it a mini is hilarious, because it's fucking huge. And second of all, it is so colorful and so detailed, and it is so fucking pretty, and it's like, holy fuck. I need to upgrade my painting skills to a much higher level before I attempt that. Oh, this dude painted them with blue. Oh, that's so cool. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting so fucking sidetracked, bro. Okay, I can't find that exact fucking stuff. I'm just gonna have to accept that I probably dreamed it, okay? I'm gonna have to gaslight myself. What are you looking for? I have autism, so I could probably tell you what you're looking for. That exact fucking stuff. I swear I've seen it before. But maybe I haven't. If you like the staff of Archmagos, Belicarius is close to what you see. Well, Belicarius has, Belicarius is very fucking special. Sorry, Belisarius. Fuck. Belisarius? 1 S? 2 S's? 1 S. Call. There you are, bitch. I understand what you mean, but no, does not match. I also own his mini. That one just terrifies me. I have no idea how the fuck I'm gonna paint that. It's too spiky to be a Necron staff. I don't think so, because there is a staff that's Necron that is similar to that one. This one? No. No. From a Necron staff. Necron. Staff. Staff of light? Nah. No. There is one staff of the Necrons that is already very similar. We found it earlier. But it's just not quite it. That's all. Where was it? It was the one that the dude that hates Trazen has. I'm pretty sure it was him that we found earlier. He had a very similar staff. It's just not it. That's all. Where are you? Bitch, where are you? Him. You see how his staff is like circle and then spikes outwards? Circle spikes outwards. It's just that this one has a second semicircle above it. So it's not that one, but it is similar. And also his mechanical hand and the spikes at the back. This is clearly meant to be a Necron. That is 100%. It's just that particular staff, I cannot find an exact replica. That's all. An exact match. But yeah. Whatever. I'm sure we'll find it. It could just be unique. It could just be that it's unique. That's all. It could just be its own thing. It's fine. But yeah. I know Eldari like I know my own butt, so I reckon that it isn't. No, it isn't. Looks like an Edoneth spellcaster staff from AOS. Oh! Is that why I've seen it? Nothing. Anyway, okay. We'll see it, we'll see it. There is one more thing with this trailer, which is not in the trailer, but I don't think I can easily show you guys without fucking up. Let me see. Can I? Wait, I can. I can just... Because Steam has a website. It doesn't have to be the app. We can go on the website. Why is this? I searched Steam and this is the first... Okay, whatever. This would be... What was it called? The Infinite... The Infinite? Was it? The Infinite... Yes, the Infinite Museion. So, when they released the trailer, they also put up this page. And in this page, they have the trailer. Then they have... Oh boy. And then they have... this. You see? These are... Krieg's people. The Death Corps of Krieg's, whatever the fuck they're called. So, yeah. That is definitely going to be relevant. Oh, and then we have this dude, which we saw on the left side of the image from earlier. This is corn shit, right? From what I recall. Might be. Again, Space Marines, loyal or traitor are not... Either way, they're not usually my thing, so yeah. But the focus on Kriegsman is cool. It's nice that, you know, they're picking that up. Gold Mining Simulator, Dominus Dwarf coded. That is funny because the dwarves are probably some of my least favorite... some of my least favorite fantasy races. There are some games out there that I think did dwarves justice. But in most settings, dwarves are just very boring. They don't have a lot going for them, unfortunately. It's not their fault. Let's see. So they did say a new companion joins your retinue with a distinct combat style that reshapes battlefield tactics. Some people have theorized that this could be a Kriegsman. It could be. And that he reshapes the battlefield tactics because he literally reshapes the battlefield, you know, by digging trenches and shit. Which, that'd be cool. A Necron, that would be very cool. It would be very cool to have a Necron, to have a Necron companion. They get typecast a lot, you know? Pretty much, yeah. Gets Nagash. Oh god. I missed that line. What was that? Oh. Bone Broth is back on the menu, boys. What the fuck? Oh, Warhammer Total War gets Nagash expansion. Rogue Trader gets Necrons. Skelly enjoyers are eating good. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, like the fucking Total War thing, when they announced that they were gonna do Warhammer 40k, I was overjoyed. I was actually fucking overjoyed. Because, like, most Warhammer 40k games, they don't have a whole lot of Eldari representation, okay? Of any kind. So, Total War is a game that is, like, even if they hadn't announced it, it's pretty much guaranteed that they're gonna have Eldari armies and that they're gonna have all the other, like, less known armies represented there, so I'm pretty excited. Also, I used to play strategy games when I was younger. Not as much anymore. These days I'm mostly just playing regular RPGs, like, but I used to play a lot more strategy stuff back in the olden days. Single player stuff though. I've never played multiplayer. I've never played with other people. But yeah. For the this is about to be very niche, but for the whole 5 people out there in the world who know the game I'm about to mention, if any of them are in my chat, I used to play a game called Star Wars Empire at War, which was a Star Wars, basically a strategy game. And I love that shit, bro. I also used to play what's it called? Shit. Fuck. The Lord of the Rings one. They had an expansion based on the Nazguls. Fuck. Lord of the Rings strategy game. Empire at War? You know Empire at War? Oh my god, Arik. I'm so glad. Do you know how few people I know out there who even know that that game exists? Battle for Middle-earth. Thank you. Thank you, Garbad. Yes. I also used to play that when I was little. So I used to play more strategy games. On a slightly different type of strategy game, but technically still strategy, I did also play the Fire Emblem games, the older ones. The most recent Fire Emblem game I played was Three Houses, but I used to play the much older ones, which I don't know the name of because I played them when I was little. I have no idea. I don't remember their names, but yeah. Which is also strategy, it's just a little different because it's less about building units and it's more about just strategy with known units with names and stuff, but still very similar-ish. I'm sure there's a different name for those two subgenres, but yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is what we have. There's no confirmation as to who exactly the companion is, as there's no fucking information. Most likely, it's either going to be a Crazeman or it's going to be a Necron. It could be something else entirely, because this is the Pokemon Master himself. Could be fucking anything. Who knows? Speaking of strategy, though, the other thing I wanted to look at today, other than this, was this. So Solasta over here, these motherfuckers, they had a game that came out, which was Solasta 1, just Solasta, right? The first one. And I have not played it on stream because despite the fact that it's a CRPG, it's a CRPG that is 99% about combat. Okay? It's about combat. Like it's not really the writing of it is not its strongest suit. It's not a no. They're not doing it for the writing. They're not doing it for the world building or the character writing. It's mostly just about the combat and being faithful to real life D&D rules and stuff. Not my thing. Sorry. But in Solasta II, it seems that they have allegedly pivoted a little bit more towards having a more interesting writing of both the world and the main quest and the characters. They've also hired a bunch of very famous voice actors to be involved, which obviously I'm like, okay, if you have enough money and resources and the will to be casting these motherfuckers into your game, it's slightly more likely that you are actually going to be focusing on the story and the characters. So I'll give them a chance. So I've been keeping my eye on Solasta 2. I have not played any of the demos or early access or whatever, but I have been keeping my eye. And they now have the character creator overview video, which I wanted to check out. I played a bunch of Empire at War mods too earlier. I've never played because when I was little, I didn't know what mods were. Like mods in general were something that I think I only started using mods in my games. God, when did I start using mods? It was really late. I used to always play games without mods. It was Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. That's when I started seeing mods and using mods. Have you played Rogue Trader? You must be new here. Hi! I mean that in the nicest way possible. Welcome. Yes, I have played Rogue Trader multiple times. I just want a Xenos companion, same. Not likely, so they don't alienate the dogmatic playthroughs, which is what a lot of GW fans want. Yeah, but then again, we are talking about owlcat here. They've gone out of their way to piss off a lot of those quote-unquote standard GW fans. The fact that they added Adeptus Sorry into your party made the game have a huge... made the game have romances that are quite prominent, and both in the game, as part of the game, as part of the story, and as a marketing tool, and then don't let you romance her is, I think, the biggest middle finger that they could have fucking done to the standard GW fans. Because you know they all wanted to romance the sister. I felt it was fitting. Oh, I thought it was fitting too. I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense. Like, don't get me wrong, you can always... You can get away with anything if you write it well enough, right? But I think it makes perfect sense that she's not romanceable. I'm just saying that a lot of the standard GW fans who get triggered when they see a Xenos companion would absolutely... have the Venn diagram of those fans and the fans who want to romance our girly... Sorry. I forgot her name. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Argenta. And our girly Argenta is like, that Venn diagram is a fucking circle. Straight up. That's all I'm saying. So if anyone would have the balls to add yet another Xenos companion, it would abso-fucking-lutely be Owlcat. They would do it. Just to fuck with them. Having said that, I would give an arm and a leg. Are you going to play 1348 when it releases? Yes. I would give an arm and a leg for them to add some of my favorite Imperium faction characters, which are the Assassins. Bro, the fucking... the dudes from the Assassinorum are insane. Can I please have literally any of them? Any of the four houses of the four, like, orders, whatever the fuck you want to call them, of the Assassins. Because then the dogmatic players can be happy. They can be happy, and I can be happy. Because, oh my god, those motherfuckers are insane. They're awesome. I had 3 out of the 4 assassin... I forget. It's not order. It's not house. It's something else. I had 3 out of the 4 types of assassins that existed in Warhammer 40k in my minis. And then I was missing the 4th one for years because it was always out of fucking... out of stock, but I very recently finally managed to get it. Rogue Trade is incredible. Could never get into Pathfinder, though. I don't like having to worry about so many buffs and stuff before every battle. That's fair. Is it true that Argenta is close to a classical damsel or damsel? Is it close to a classical damsel in distress? I don't think she is. In what way? She's not in distress. I guess she is quite feminine in quite a lot of ways. Well, as feminine as someone like her can be. But I wouldn't say she's very damsel-y. She's just very compassionate. 2E is a lot more game-friendly, but a lot less tabletop-friendly. That is kind of true, yeah. Feels expected to be romanceable, but not if you want to go for that navigator. The navigator is way more damsel in distressy. She is way more damsel in general. Argenta seems like a badass to me, not a damsel. Yeah, no, I agree, bro. Iliette is more a damsel. Iliette is very much a damsel in distress. Yes, she is. She's just a damsel in distress who is also, what do you call that Japanese trope? It's not the, the anime trope of characters who are like, it's not like I like you or anything, baka. Not Kudere, the other one. Tsundere. She's like a fucking damsel in distress who's also tsundere. That is literally Iliette. It just fucking is, bro. I hate how the grifters whine about how female custodies were bad because girls equals bad when we have the apex of human ability in the form of female assassins. Very true. The fucking female... that one order of assassins that's like... I think they're either exclusively female or almost exclusively female. Those motherfuckers are... Oh my god. Terrifying. I love the assassins. My favorite are the sniper ones. But I like the other ones as well. Quite a lot. I need to play with her. Because I gave her to the Inquisition. Kibdillos. Bro. What the fuck? Nah, it's okay. Like, Vindicare. Yes, thank you. Again, me and my memory. My memory's just shit. But yes, the Vindicare assassins are my favorite. I love them. Because I once was like, I was watching this like YouTuber who makes YouTube videos about Calix's assassins, but they're not really women. They're more like human syrup kept together by their suits. That is a funny way to put it. But yes. I was once watching this one YouTuber who, ironically, now he's a massive grifter and I don't watch him anymore and stuff. But back then, he used to make some Warhammer 40k lore videos that I liked. And, well, maybe he was a massive grifter back then too, and I just didn't have the knowledge to notice it. But he made this video and he mentioned a story of this one Vindicare who, like, holy shit, he waited years, like fucking, like decades or something in one spot for his fucking target to show up and stand precisely where he needed to stand so he could fucking shoot him and kill him. It was, this is a very short version of that story, okay? It's like there's a longer story here. But I don't know, I've always liked snipers. That's like, I just like snipers. And the Vindicare to me are just like the ultimate sniper fucking fantasy character, so I love them. At least I did execute the dork elf dude like a woman of honor. Bro! You realize that you are in the chat, you are currently in the fucking chat of a Marajai romancer, right? You know I love him, right? You know I adore that dude. I was romancing the navigator, that's based, being a knight and everything, and I spoke to Ilya and just choosing okay-ish answers. She was like, oh, Rogue Trader, you are so interesting. And I was like, I did not romance you, leave me alone. Me accidentally romancing characters in RPGs is kind of a meme. I do that all the time. Like, I will just say something slightly nice because I'm trying not to be rude. Because, like, the other options they feel rude or something. So I picked the nice option and then accidentally the character's in love with me. And I'm like, no! Hope dude had years worth of TP and clean up these. There is an assassin that was captured to put the target in the place she needed, but don't remember the faction it was. If it's an assassin, then it was most likely Imperium Assassinorum. Well, the options were like, kill 100 children or say whatever. Yeah, fair. You're like, whatever, I guess? And Iliette is like, oh my god, soulmates. Okay, Iliette was not, oh my god, soulmates. Iliette would never say that. But I get your point, yes. She is very impressed with you. Executing Iliette in my dogmatic playthrough did me psychic damage. She's such a sweetheart in her own way. You know what is the absolute coolest fucking Iliette-related interaction in the entire game, in my opinion? If you play as anything other than a goody two-shoes, right? If you're playing Dogmatic, for example, when you get to the end of the game and you have that one conversation with the 3 other echoes of the Rogue Trader from the alternate dimensions or whatever, right? The alternate timelines, the goody two-shoes echo will be there because it's always the 3 others that you are not. So if you are not playing as Iconoclast, then there will be an Iconoclast echo or reflection. I think it's reflection, yes. The Iconoclast reflection, if you bring Iliette with you to that conversation and you are not Iconoclast, you talk to the Iconoclast reflection, he will look at Iliette and he will talk to her. And one of the things that he will mention is that Iliette did die in his timeline, and that he is like so upset about it. He is so sad about it, and it's such an interesting little. I don't remember the details, but I remember that it was a really fucking tragic and heartbreaking conversation because he was very, very upset that Iliette had died in his timeline, and he was very, very saddened and like having a bit of a bittersweet moment by being able to see her again because she was there with you. It's a very interesting conversation. Took me forever to be able to fucking find it on YouTube once. Don't ask me to find it again. It's a nightmare to try to find it. It's easier for you to start a whole ass new fucking game and just get there and try to trigger that conversation than it is for me to find that video on YouTube. I've never done romancing in any game ever unless it's part of the main story. I find it kind of cringe. Maybe I'm just heartless. You don't have to be heartless. Like, if you find it cringe, then you find it cringe. It's fine. Like, I also have, like, specific things in video games that I never, ever do. Like, I don't usually do, what's it called? like murder hobo runs, because I find them completely pointless. I find there's no point in them for me. It's like I'm just removing content from myself. Like, why would I do that? I don't do how do you call it? Oh, fuck. I have a tendency to pretty much always do completionist runs. Just consistently. I save scum a lot. A lot of people think save scumming is a bad thing. That's why it's called save scum, right? Like, we all play games in different ways. We all have different sensibilities. Some people are really, really into certain things and really, really against other things, and it's just the way it is. I saw your playthrough with getting all the allied Eldari support, and I swore that when the next DLC releases, I will fight alongside the faction that brought me to the setting. Yes, it is. God, seeing everyone come back for you and helping you in the end is one of the most satisfying moments, including that Eldari ship showing up and you're just like, oh my god, I can't believe they're helping me. It was beautiful. Character immediately thinks you're in love with you after the first positive response. So Anders, so true. Very Anders coded. Really, I need to play it again now, but last time I played it was until 3-4 in the morning and having to bring children to school at 7. Oof. Kindly reminder, Irliet is in Goody playthrough, starts raiding with their space elf pirate friends. I think she waits until you die, though. No, that depends on which ending you give Irliet. There are multiple endings that you can have Irliet have. In one of them, she becomes a Corsair. And yes, Corsairs do raid things. Not all of her endings are like that, though. They would have come, sort of, yes. If you are very not pro Eldari, but if you are very diplomatic with the Eldari throughout the entire game, in that one final moment when you're going after the Inquisitor and you're surrounded by the forces of the Inquisition in space, and then suddenly all of your friends show up to back you up, one of the ships that shows up to back you up is of Eldari is an Eldari ship, and it will be it will have everyone's favorite Harlequin in it. Nocturne, if I recall correctly. When I was a kid, I'd love doing evil runs, but now I feel too bad to be evil. Should in KCD2, if I accidentally hit Mutt, I have to reload a save. Yeah, I feel that. There you go, yeah. Not many show up for me. Yeah, everyone fucking showed up for me, bro. And I would have called them friends. Ignore Eldari diplomacy, have Abelard tank their fleet. That's funny. Tough fight, but he can do it. He absolutely can. It's fucking Abelard. Anyway. You guys are distracting me a lot. Where was I? Let's see. What are we gonna get with Solasta II? Quick creation. Yeah, we don't do that here. Advanced creation, select premade. We don't do that here either. Step by step. Come on. He's gonna click. He's gonna click. Nah. Nah. Disappointed. Disappointed. Create your own character, bitch. This is what I meant with this. Solasta is not really a game that's super focused on character or character writing. By default, the characters that make up your party are random. They're so random, in fact, that they literally have a fucking fill party button. Like, that's how little it matters who your companions are, which is not usually my thing, but a game that brings in your allies for the end is my exact love. Mass Effect Andromeda does it if you help everybody. I'm sure that's true. I tried playing Mass Effect Andromeda. I got like 1.5 streams into it before I dropped the game. I couldn't do it. The writing of that game makes me want to kill myself. I hate it. It's just not me. It's not my thing. It really isn't for me. Fill parties if you want to cosplay as an MMORPG and make it so if randoms join the group, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we have class, ancestry, which just means race, I guess. Yeah. Background, spy, dexterity, intelligence, proficiencies, background features, vigilant. Okay. Paladin. We don't do that here. We don't do that here either. We do that here. I do like playing as a cleric. Complexity, intermediate. So different classes have different complexities? I call bullshit on that, but okay. Clerics serve a lexicon keyword deity. Okay. Granting them miraculous powers, they also stand their ground in combat. That depends on the subclass, but sure. Cleric spellcasting, divine order. Okay. Wizard, As far as the magical classes are concerned, technically, cleric is my favorite one, but I've always followed the lexicon keyword deity. Me too, bro. Me too. That's my favorite deity, actually. As far as the more standard spellcasting classes are concerned, usually I have a preference for sorcerers as opposed to wizards, but that might just be because the subclasses of sorcerer I think are more interesting than wizard. In D&D, mind you. In D&D, specifically. In the D&D system. Huh, okay. The backgrounds are interesting. Okay, there we go. Rogue, paladin, fighter, cleric, sorcerer, wizard. Okay. So I'm gonna be playing cleric, and y'all know it. You fucking know it. There's only one way that I would replace cleric with sorcerer, and that is if they have one very, very specific subclass of sorcerer, which is the divine soul sorcerer, which is essentially the mixture of a sorcerer with a cleric. I love that fucking subclass. It is so cool. But I'm not seeing subclasses here anywhere, so... Yeah. Divine Soul's really good. It's really fucking cool. Especially if you're someone like me who's like, you just really, really like you're playing RPGs for the RP, right? And Divine Soul just provides so much RP potential. They are the priest class. Exactly, yes, exactly. They're not a cleric, but they are a priest. That is why it's so... Fuck, it's so interesting. Respect, I guess it was what I needed at the time, but it gave me the aforementioned love of a fulfilling ending. Oh, yeah, I get that. No, I get that. Strength and charisma. Oh, is he gonna go with paladin? Please click cleric. Oh. Okay, protector and thaumaturge. Is this my only two options? It's to one of the following sacred roles. These are my only two options? Wait. Oh, sir, you're going too fast, sir. Trained for battle, you gain your mom proficiency with oh, okay. That's just a symbol. Fuck you, that's why. With martial weapons and training with heavy armor. Ah. Life cleric. My beloved. Life cleric is the best kind of cleric. Have you ever wanted to both heal like a whole ass fucking freight train, but also be unkillable like a paladin? Life cleric. Divine Soul so good. Sometimes just wish Pathfinder had an equivalent. Same. Sometimes, man, you just don't get to be chosen by a god. That is true. Sometimes you don't get to be chosen by a god, but as a Divine Soul cleric, I gotta say, skill issue. Nature Cleric is the way, Mina. I have never looked into Nature Cleric. What do they do? What's special? Get Shalala, heavy armor, and talk to puppies. Fuck me, I can't argue with that, Dual Arc. I can't top that. I'm sorry. You won that one. You won this time. But only this time. Thaumaturge reminds me of that cool RPG I need to finish. Oh shit, I have that RPG on my list as well, Thaumaturge. I know what you're talking about. I have it on my list. I do need to fucking play it at some point on stream. Okay, you know one extra cantrip from the cleric spell list. What a joke. In addition, your mystical connection to the divine gives you a bonus to your intelligence. Okay. Checks. Oh, okay. The bonus equals your wisdom modifier. That sounds like shit. Meh. That is like nothing. I know. If that is genuinely the only difference, then that versus literally being given proficiency with heavy armor is a massive fucking change. Proficiency with martial weapons and heavy armor is a very big fucking right? It's like that's pretty huge. And then the alternative is just it's a joke. It's a joke. The alternative is a fucking joke. You can get 1 gold piece or 10 hens laying 5 golden eggs every hour. I know it's an insane fucking option. I think it was made by the people that made Vampire, which was great. I've been told Vampire was like a little shallow in terms of writing, but I've never actually played it, so I don't know. I do own Vampire as well. I've had someone who gave me Vampire, I think, for my birthday or something, because they know I like RPGs and I like vampires. But so it's also on my list of eventually I'll play it, but yeah. Oh god. Elves are some of the most ancient dwellers on Solasta and used to rule a powerful empire before the Cataclysm. I'm not commenting. They're naturally gifted with magic, agile and fast. They have innate resistances and keen senses. Sir, your elves just look like humans with pointy ears. Do you know how disappointed I am right now, sir? Sir. Sir. Are they even cannibalistic at least? That was a joke. Versatile. You gain an origin feat of your choosing. Right. Okay, buddy. Oh, and of course he chose human. Fuck me. Cleric, human, philosopher. Oh, he's picking the backgrounds now. You're found in the ruins of the Snow Alliance's border. Okay, I don't know anything about that. Improvability scores. Right, because this is a background. Right. Okay, where's the noble? Yes, aristocrat. I don't care what it gives. We're picking aristocrat. If there's a background that is noble / aristocrat, then I always pick it. I don't care. It's hilarious. It's hilarious every time. It will always lead to either people fucking hating your guts, or it will lead you to being the haughtiest fucking asshole. Just the dialogue options that are usually unlocked by you being a noble are so fucking funny. Like, I love it. They better implement that shit well into this game. Oh, they didn't even show me the other ones, bro. Sad. Extra ability scores you'll see on the screen. Yeah, I figured, buddy. Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? Sir, where's your dump stat? Sir! Sir! What the fuck? Sir! Okay. Play a human? We do that every day. Oh, aristocrat. So barely human. Good one. Insight, medicine, religion. Yeah, no, I will never, ever understand people who play humans in video games when given an alternative option. Garvad, I like the way you think. There we go. Oh, yesterday I found out that, I think I found out yesterday because it literally came out yesterday. Twitch now allows YouTube and Twitch chat to be merged. So you guys are right now split across 2 chats on my screen, but I can actually, I am now legally allowed to merge you two. I haven't done it, and I'm probably not going to be doing it for several days because I need to go look into, first of all, the different ways in which one can do it, and then which one I personally want to use. But yeah, I should be able to merge you guys now. I wanted to see if there was a way. Well, I know there is a way, but I need to figure out how to do it properly. I know there is a way to do it so that the people in Twitch can see YouTube chat inside of Twitch and vice versa. Not just like on my screen. But yeah. I'll have to look into it. You know Guren Lagan? Do I... Yes. Believe in the me. What is it? Believe in the you that believes in me that believes in you. Fucking Kamina, man. What a character. I fucking cried my eyes out when he died, bro. I cried my eyes out so hard. But yes, I know Guren Lagan. You know that scene where Kitan takes up his shotgun and walks towards the anti-spiral element? That's why I play humans. Okay, fair enough. Look, I do like playing as a human in Warhammer 40k, especially if you are like a very noble human. And here, I don't mean noble as an aristocrat. I mean noble as in very principled human. Because there is just something about playing as this like very, very principled character in a world that just keeps bashing you for it. Hanging on to your fucking soul and to your humanity when everything is trying to make you not is genuinely like a really interesting way to play the game. And when like all the odds are against you, when everything in the universe, including other people, are just constantly fucking punishing you for being a good human being, playing as a human in those circumstances is incredibly fucking satisfying. Like, it just fills you with, like, human pride. 10 times more so if your enemies are, you know, like in Mass Effect, the fucking vanguard of our destruction. You know, these inhuman creatures that think they're so much better than us. That shit. I like playing a human full of piss and vinegar who gets beaten up by the universe and laughs in its face, their bloody teeth, never surrender. Yeah, that sort of thing. I get that. I get that. It's just in universes where it's not like that, and it's more like every race is more or less equal in terms of how much they are, how much the universe beats the shit out of them. I have a tendency to prefer not playing as a human, because why would I? Being a human means I get to choose one more. Right. I know, buddy. Good for you, buddy. Language. Oh, you get to pick languages in this game. That is one part of D&D that almost never gets translated into computer RPGs. That's fair. Something about the human spirit that is worth celebrating, but when the setting exalts it to a degree that borders on insanity, then praise Asurion. I get you. Although, as a fellow Eldari fan, I am a bigger fan of. So when I'm trying to indulge the best parts of me, I'm an Inari fan. When I'm trying to indulge the worst parts of me, I am a Drukhari fan through and through. Unfortunately, the craft worlders are kind of in between. Can't wait for min-max guides of saying that which languages you are to choose. Yep. Because some of them will not be used at all, while others will be needed. Yep, you know it. This is very much a game. Well, the first Solasta was very much a game for people who love min-maxing, for people who love difficult challenges, and like, you know, for the people who play Pillars of Eternity because they need to put it on max difficulty and then play a solo run for the shits and giggles. Like, it's those people. I'm not one of those people, unfortunately, right? I play games for the moral conundrums, for the incredibly intricate settings with incredibly intricate fucking writing of both characters and quests and setting, and then they're like, there are 5 factions. All of them are both really interesting and suck ass. Which one do you want to fucking sell your soul to? That's the kind of game I want. That's what I play RPGs for, you know? It's like Pillars of Eternity 2 is basically what I just said. It's for that sort of fucking shit. But the like super difficult combat min-maxing stuff, I'm fine with it, but I'm also, it's not my biggest preference, I guess. That would be a cool run. Gibberish everywhere. Learn no languages. Fucking try to sign, it's not sign language, it's like try to like gesticulate your way through the game. Actually, we have done that before. It's called playing Fallout New Vegas with 0 int. You just gibberish your way through the game. 3 extra skills thanks to my origin feat. Skilled. Ooh. Select cantrips to learn. Okay. What kind of cantrips are we looking at? Let's see. Spare the Dying. Oh, when I was playing actual TTRPG D&D, I used that infamously. There was this one time I was playing as a cleric, as I always do. I was playing as a cleric, and I was playing a D&D campaign with my work colleagues / friends, and we ran into this random NPC that the DM that the DM said was like dying in front of us. You know, we ran into him. He's on the floor. He's slowly dying. And in his like and he's about to give us, you know, his last words, right? And the DM clearly put him there just as exposition. Like, here's some piece of information that you need, and then the NPC was supposed to just die. Me being me, a neutral, good, aligned fucking cleric, I immediately cast Spare the Dying on the motherfucker so that he wouldn't fucking die. The DM was not expecting this. So yeah. I cast Spare the Dying on him to save him, and then we kind of left him there because of stuff that happened. We had to keep going, but I left him behind. And then when we come back later, I asked the DM where he went, and the DM was like visibly fucking flustered because he was like, "Oh shit, I did not prepare for this." So he was like, when you come back, he's just not there. He walked away." I was like, "Ah, I see. Okay." The best part of the Inari is you can take and choose. I know. Literally, actually, giving yourself to Inyad frees you both from needing a soulstone and soul thirst to the Drukhari. I know, Inari are awesome. Inari are fucking awesome. Anyway. Sacred Flame. Ah, Sacred Flame. That one thing that never hits. Oh, what was that? What was that? You can't just do that, sir. Holy Conduit. On hit, deals 1d6 radiant damage to target, and each enemy within 5 feet of it can also take an additional 1d4 radiant damage. Additional damage negated by a Constitution save. Constitution save's not bad. It's not bad. A lot of people have Constitution as as like a low/dump stat. Advancement, 2d6 plus d4 at 5th level. Okay. The autistic urge to derail the sesh, I know. DMing is the ultimate yes and. Yeah, well, that DM wasn't quite ready for my my goody two-shoes ass. Huh? Come on, Divine Shield. Grants the target 1d8 temporary hit points until the start of your next turn. 2d8s at 5th level. Again, the advancement is like every fucking 4 levels. That's insane. Look, the best cleric spells are the ones where like, at level 1, it just deals a little bit of damage. But then it adds a whole ass fucking dice per level. So by like a level 5 or 6, that thing is a fucking chainsaw, basically. Like, it's just fucking damage. It's beautiful. I think it's, what is it? Guiding Bolt and the Spirits. And there's one more that does that, but it's necrotic damage. That also has the same, like, scaling. It's, like, insane scaling. There's, like, 2 or 3 cleric spells that have insane scaling like that. And they're fucking disgusting. I love them. I love them. Wizard. Okay, he actually changed. Cool. Wait. I wasn't paying attention. Where were you going? Oh, no. He just picked a different ancestry. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the wizard spell list. Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that? Oh, sorry. I saw the word robust and my fucking Warhammer brain just went robout? Robout Gilliman? No, robust. Right. Robust girly man. God damn it. Shadow Dagger. 1d10 psychic damage. 2d10s at 5th level. God damn it. Your scaling is too... It's too balanced, sir. Where's my incredibly imbalanced scaling? Sir, come on. Shadow Armor. Well, that's fucking useless. Jesus Christ, I've never seen a more useless fucking spell in my life. Ugh, well, it's a cantrip, I guess. Do you have an accent? Me or the character we're looking at? For a cantrip, it's fine. Yeah, that's why I said it's like, for a cantrip, I guess. Especially if you have like an Eldritch Finger. An Eldritch Finger. Good job, me. What the fuck's an Eldritch Finger? You personally, IRL. Okay, so. I learned to speak English when I was very, very, very young. So my accent does not match where I'm from most of the time. I'm Portuguese, from Portugal. However, because I am freaking autistic as fuck, I have a habit of swapping between accents depending on what I'm saying or the fucking mood or the fucking phase of the moon. Like, I'll swap accents accidentally sometimes. So, like, sometimes I'll say things with a very, very heavy posh British accent. And then sometimes I'll say things with a very Americanized accent. And it's just... It's a long explanation, but basically it's because of the tism. But originally I am Portuguese, and sometimes the Portuguese accent will slip, but it's very slight. Background, Robout. You're pretty fucking good with spreadsheets. Yep, with fucking Excel. You're just good with Excel. That's what it should do. Like, holy shit, you just pick a problem, you solved it. What the fuck, bro? You solved the deficit. There you go. Yeah, that's Robout. Eldritch Finger equals the cantrip version of Eldritch Blast. I guess. Especially if you have like an Eldritch Fighter archetype that might be able to swift action. Okay, that's fair. Because you don't have it on every word, so I couldn't figure it out. Yeah, no, it's a combination of I learned English too early in my life, so I'm like borderline bilingual. But then on the same time, the tism has had a very interesting interaction with with accents. Bro, I am so confused. Like, Garbad, I can see your messages in chat on my OBS multi-chat thingy, but when I actually look at my YouTube chat, like the actual pop-up YouTube chat thing from YouTube, you're not there, and I'm so fucking confused. I don't think... Did I accidentally fucking mute you or something? Like, because I know you. I wouldn't fucking mute you. I've seen your comments and shit. You're a pretty chill dude. Like, what the fuck happened? Why can't I see you? What the hell is going on? Oh, YouTube. It was YouTube. YouTube was retarded. Whatever. I reloaded the page. Now I can see you. On both sides. It was just a fucking bug on YouTube for some reason. Anyway. So what are we looking at? Bees? Annoying Bees deals 1d4 piercing damage. The target also has disadvantage on concentration saving throws until the start of next turn. Now, that is a really fucking useful cantrip. That's a cantrip? It's also hilarious because, yes, throwing a bunch of fucking bees at your enemy who's trying to concentrate on a spell would definitely make it harder to concentrate. I can't argue with that. Kinda meh, but fun flavoring. The fact that it's a cantrip and thus should be pretty weak, but then causes disadvantage on concentrating, should actually be quite nice. It's not about the damage, it's about the disadvantage on concentration. And then it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. They guaranteed to get disadvantage on concentration. That's pretty good, actually. To disrupt concentration, that's really good. And it's a cantrip, so it costs you fuck all. That's quite nice. It's a very utilitarian, like, it's very useful cantrip. There's no saving or attack roll? No, that's what I was saying! Sorry, magic missile. Like, it seemed pretty much guaranteed from what I saw. Sir, I was trying to look at the bees. Thank you. Duration instant. Activation, main action. Like, I'm not seeing anything. There might be an attack roll, maybe, but no saving from it. It's just... Wait. Disadvantage on concentration. So, yeah. If it's guaranteed damage, then it's great. Yeah, I know. It's... Like, there might be an attack roll, but not a saving throw against the effect, at the very least. You need to go to bed now? That is fair, bro. Good luck to your mom though. Wish you the best. And her as well. Good night. Good night, Garbot. Oh, disadvantage on concentration saving throws until the start of your next turn. Yeah, no, definitely. Level 1 spell wizards can't beat a good old magic missile. That's fair. I don't disagree with you, buddy. $120 Fuck me. Upcast. Our cleric Agnes is ready to go. Okay, what are you gonna do next? We haven't customized her appearance. Oh, here we go. The part of the game that's gonna take me like 2 hours. Let's fucking go. Okay, so how many body shapes do we have? Excuse me? Was that just 2 body shapes? Is that what I just saw? We have, woman. We have default slender woman and slightly smaller boobs, wider shoulders woman. Still fairly slender. Okay. That's a lot of options. That's a lot of body shapes right there. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Head presets. Oh, no, we're not seeing that. Okay. Move the cursor to blend between the 3 selected sources. God, I hate that. Sorry. I'm getting PTSD from Inquisition, from Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a lot of PTSD right now. Oh. Warforged Eldritch Knight. Pick up bees, Ray of Frost, Burning Hands, play Big Daddy from BioShock 2. I never played the BioShock games. I should, shouldn't I? I should at some point. What's the... Oh! That is a jawline! That is a jawline I know a lot of incels would be very, very jealous of. That is a fucking jawline, man. That is a fucking jawline. 1 has a fantastic story and setting. 2 is a great game. Infinite is garbage. Oh god. To be fair, as a need to run, have fun, looks maxing. Thank you, Arik. Wait, what? Skin color multiplier. How do you multiply? Like your... How do you... What? Okay, I get it. Still, it's a very silly way to put it. What the... I can be blue? I could be fire in the sky, could be I could be anything you like. Sorry. Oh hell yeah! Love me a heterochromia setting. Love me that shit. We'll absolutely use it. I can have white eyes. Awesome. Can I have black eyes? Like the whole just fucking dark as night. Please tell me I can. God damn it, they're not gonna show it. God damn it. BioShock doesn't hold up as good, I think, just because so many games copied its storytelling technique afterwards. I agree with the other person. Infinite was shitty. Oh god, okay. Is the fact that Infinite is shitty like a popular, agreed upon opinion by the BioShock community, or is it just you two guys that are like particularly... Okay, we can have wrinkles. That's fine. Freckles. I do love to give freckles to my characters. Scar depth. Okay. Scar position. Oh, you just move it around. Okay. That's oddly specific detail on scars. But then the body type can be selected as two like conventionally attractive slender body types. Love that. Just maybe to be fair, maybe that the body type selection was just like a preset that you can then change right afterwards. You could just work on top of it. A lot of people hated Infinite. Normies liked it, I think. It was just really shallow. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Oh, hell yeah. I do love putting some fucking face tattoos on my character. Oh, how many hairstyles? 21? Not nearly enough. If your fucking hairstyles don't come in 3 digits, it's not enough for me, buddy. No, okay. I'm gonna call it right now, and if it turns out that way, I'm going to cry. Please tell me they have long hairstyles. Please tell me it's not one of those games where everyone has short hair. Please. Oh! That's longer. That's a little longer. No, it's one of those games. God damn it. I cry. It's shitty because it loses its amazing atmosphere. It doesn't let you customize your weapons, can only carry 2 weapons at once. It was rushed, so a lot of the content they planned was cut, including major story beats. I see. 18 / out of 21. Looked incomplete. Yeah. I am enjoying the music, by the way, of the thing though. I will say that. It's very, very cool. Very cool. Very tragic vibes. Love that. Love that for them. Eyeline glitter. This is the part where I remind everyone that I've never worn makeup in my entire life. I know I know about as much about makeup as the average straight dude does, and I don't know how to make up in video games. Usually I just click the option of no makeup on my characters. Not that I care whether my characters have makeup or not, it's more that I just don't know what to do with it. And if I try to actually do it, it looks so bad, I just take it all off. When I made my character in Baldur's Gate 3, the one I'm using right now with my playthrough with Amethyst, she had to help me do the makeup for the character because I couldn't figure it out. This is too much for me. What the fuck is... Where was it? Eyeshadow... Eyeliner glitter. Does that make it shiny? Why would your eyeliner be shiny? Do you have... Okay. I'm surprised with the level of detail these guys put into the makeup section. But again, the body presets are 2 and the hair are 20 shades of short hair. It's like oddly specific focuses, I guess. Personality. Oh, that's gonna be the voice thing, right? Yeah, speech, style, and tone. Yeah, I get that. Okay, tell me, where is there a ah, ruler! There it is. Please tell me he hovers over ruler. Please. No, please. No.
I thought I heard movement, maybe saw something, but I wasn't sure.
Come on.
This is the place. I remember being here.
Okay, that's very nice, but can I assume ruler is noble is why I'm excited, but I can't see it. Fuck. Okay. Fine. What the fuck was that? Oh, if I wanted to leave a comment, I'd have to sign in. No. To paraphrase a certain skeleton with massive tits, no. Okay. I think we looked at everything. I think we can go actually play Pathfinder. That was an hour and a half of my stream that I just derailed to the high heavens.